Lights, camera, goat. Have you ever noticed how your favourite movies make a subtle appearance in Goat Simulator 3? Here I'm going to count down the top 10 movie references that I've discovered in the game, which are generally hiding in plain sight. Oh, hello. Please be nice to my goat. Oh, ignore me then. Let's get on with the first one. The first one at number 10 is from Castaway, and to find this one, if you have a little look on the map, you're looking for this area here where Swedes assemble. For this particular quest, just grab furniture, bring it in here and chuck it on this location here. So we'll just butt it here, grab lots of more, chuck them in like this until the event completes. So I might fast forward to this. We get a beautiful portal. And you can see the Swedes come out. We have completed Swedes assemble, but we can go through the teleport, and this is where things get quite interesting. We get our first of the top 10 movie references. As we run forward here, you will come into a warehouse area, which is clearly inspired by IKEA. But hiding in here, you will find this rather interesting area with a possible castaway. And have a little look up here. What is that, my friends? What is that? Inside the shell, let's get that out of the way. We have a reference to Castaway, and that is clearly supposed to be the legend that is Wilson, that we all like and admire in that film. If you've never seen Castaway, it's a very good Tom Hanks film. I can't seem to steal Wilson, which is a great shame. But there you go. That is our first of the references of this top 10 movie references. At 9, there's a reference to Mission Impossible, and if we have a little look here, there is actually a quest called Mission Possible, which is what we've got here, and we can go into this area and have a little look and see if we can get the special exhibit. You can see that it's quite hard to get through the door. We can go through here and then look for a way to go through, but it's a very gentle reference here. However, it does unlock a couple of other movie references by going through here. And what we need to do is carefully roll our way through here without ideally getting caught, and just jump carefully through here like so, and through here like this, and we can see the criminals trying to get in here to get the goodie, which I have got now, and we go, oh dear, oops, and we have done it. We've done Mission Possible, so that's the nod to there. At 8, there's also a little nod here though to the Shawshank Redemption and also Ocean's 11 with this new gear. So the nod to Shawshank Redemption is the poster which hides Andy Dufresne's escape, and we can zoom out of here like so and get ourselves back into the game like this. At 7, there's a gentle reference to Ghostbusters in this place, the Cyborg's Lair. And if we have a little look on the map, it's here in Gothenburg. And if we go in here, you can get yourself a very own, check it out, we got the Ghost movie prop, new gear unlocked. And if we have a little look at that, there it is there. And we can see RB near people to release a possessive poltergeist. So let's have a little look. Here we go. Check it out. Isn't that great? At 6, there's a reference to the Dark Knight, and for this one, we're over on the map at Fairmeadows Ranch just here. And if you grab yourself a vehicle such as this big old truck here and go into this area here and beep your horn, something interesting happens. So we do this. Down we go. Now have a little look, and does this remind you of anything in the Dark Knight? So this is the research area that you see Lucius Fox with all his rather cool equipment for Batman. There's nothing too exciting in here though, but there is this little thing here where you can get an interesting spray paint for Pilgor, but this is one of the little subtle nods in the game to a movie. So we've got the Ferrari look here. And if you have a little look, there's various different things that you can get once you've applied that one. So we've got the Ferrari look there as a possible skin and all sorts of different things here. But, oh, Hot Rod, that's one I think we get there. It's quite a cool one. At 5, it's it. So there's a sewer in the game just over here at Suburbsville, just at this area here. And this one's really easy to miss because you can go into the sewer and you can continue going right the way through and miss the reference. So if you go right the way through to the end, you get fired out to another area. But if you look carefully, check this out here. Go through here. who is dancing around there or looks suspiciously like a Pennywise. So we can butt Pennywise there, who's called that. And you've also got the classic paper boat there, so we can be the sewer captain with this one. And then we see lots of bats coming around here, and we can butt away. But that is a pretty cool reference and very creepy. And you can see we've got the red balloons as well.
Oh no, I lost my wallet.
At 4 is Indiana Jones. The famous adventurer gets 2 references in the game, and one is a good reference to the character himself and also a scene. There's an event called Whack-A-Mole, which you will find over here in Fairmeadows Ranch, and the person that you've got to whack here is actually a reference to Indiana Jones. So you've got to whack this dude multiple times, and then you'll be able to see what his name is at the end. So there we go. Now that that's done, up he comes, and we can have a little look at his name. Just turn off the slow-mo. And if we just have a little look, we get the adventurer hat, which of course is a nod to Indiana Jones. But if we have a little look at his name, Indiana Croft. Now here's the second reference point to Indiana Jones. So once we completed Mission Possible, there is this area here. So to get under here, if you ragdoll with LB, so once we've ragdolled, we can get under here like this, and we have this whacking big boulder. There's also a trinket behind here that you can grab, but this is clearly a reference to Indiana Jones. And as we come out of here, we should see that the boulder wants to roll with us sometimes, and we can just enjoy this big old reference to Indiana Jones as we go. At 3, it's Free Willy, and this reference is one of the most shocking and saddest in the game, if not the saddest scene in the game. But I did learn after playing the game that you can actually solve this one, but I'm going to show you this one because it is, wow, this just is a right tearjerker. So Mornwood Falls is where we are at the San Angora Zoo. This is Billy here, and to free Billy, you just headbutt this. Then we need to get Billy to the ocean, so we lick Billy here and make a beeline for the ocean. So Pilgor is super strong, as you can see here. Poor Billy is not looking amused, but don't worry, Billy, we got this. We've got this. We've also unlocked the Missing Rosie event there, which is a totally separate event, but of course we're on the movie theme here. We'll put Billy in the ocean like that, and we think, oh, that's good. We have saved Billy. Bless him. Look at that. We have freed Billy. There is the Free Willy reference, but check this out. You're free, Billy. You're free. Free to go. Free to go. Are you ready? You ready? I'm sorry. Now there is another event that you can do, which I show on the channel, so and have a little look at that if you want. So if you look at the Free Billy event, or sorry, that event, and then there's another one that you can do, which I talk about in that video if you want to rescue Billy and indeed his family. At 2, it's Lord of the Rings, which is beautifully referenced in a few ways. First of all, where you go on the map, there's this one here in Fairmeadows Ranch, which is called Dilbo's Journey. So you can see that one there. And inside here, if we go through, we get multiple references. So we just butt this door open like this. Get this open, so we're in, of course, a classic Hobbit hole here. We've got a map there that looks very similar to the one from Lord of the Rings, and we have this beautiful thing here called the Purity Ring, complete with the gorgeous runes there that we see. So you can then turn on invisibility by activating the ring here, and this looks very similar to what we see in the movies. Also quite nice when we pop out here is this dude here, and if we just lick hold of them, you can see their name is Dilbo Saggins, which of course is a reference to Bilbo Baggins, I would guess, or maybe Frodo, but more Dilbo, I think. We then need to cast this into Mount Inferno, which should actually trigger another couple of movie references, and Mount Inferno is quite far away, so I'll show you here. You've got to go all the way over here, which I'm going to fast travel with that goat tower and get to it. Because I've got to the goat tower already, and just behind us here we should see, actually it's the other side, Mount Inferno. Where is it? Where's Mount Inferno? Must be down here. There we go. So we go down here, and this will reference a couple of other things. So you can see again a nice reference to Lord of the Rings here with this beautiful fiery look here, but we will reference a couple of other things here as we go into this area. We could butt this dude into there. Whoops, sorry Albert Wolf. But more importantly, we need to cast the ring in, which you do by dropping Elgor into here. As we do this, we drop into an area which is amusingly named Platform 24 divided by 7, which I assume is a bit of a link to Harry Potter. So but there we go, we've got thanks Dilbo there, and we get this final outfit here, which is Elgor the Grey. We get the quest completed, the wizard hat as well, which is very nice indeed. And now we come to the #1 movie reference in Goat Simulator 3, and what else but Star Wars. This is the Imperial Mausoleum event, which drives loads of players absolutely mad. So up here you can see it says Imperial Mausoleum, and we go up here and we need to play Imperial March on these bells. Then we get Imperial Mausoleum unlocked. And now the other reference to Star Wars is not only the music, but you get this amusing lightsaber, which is called the Pride Saber, and we'll go down and have a little look at that. But it is the best movie reference in the game, and of course, who doesn't want to run around with a lightsaber? And we get this rather cool one here. So then you get the Pride Saber, as we can see here, and you are free to cause a bit of mayhem with that by hitting into people. You get various sparks and stuff come off of it here, like you see, and various different colours come off of it, so it's pretty cool. So there you go, that's the top 10 movie references in Goat Simulator 3. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give us a thumbs up please, it's much appreciated. Any comments welcome. If you need more help in the game, have a little look around this channel. I've got all the solutions to the various events and secret events and lots more to come, so please hit subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.